Hey friends, welcome back. We are going to plant the fall crops. We started the seeds a while ago. This bed's done. We're going to finish clearing it out and plant our fall crops. And they're right here. So let's rip these out. These are onions that were supposed to be red onions, but they didn't bulb up. So I cut most of the greens off. Ooh, that was really stuck in there. And we're going to rip these out and I'll peel back. Anyways, I'm going to process these inside. Just a small portion of them, cut the roots off and all that. So rip these out, clean up the bed, and plant our fall crops. I'm all for composting in place when it makes sense to me, but those roots were so incredibly dense that they would probably interfere with the development of the fall crops that we're about to put in, and I didn't want to risk that. Okay, let's get these planted. I'm well aware that my seedlings look like crap. I was out of town for work quite a bit this month and things got neglected, things are overgrown. These got sprayed a few times to kill the caterpillars, but then it rains and washes it off so it doesn't last. So we're gonna hope for the best, and that's why I wanted to start them inside in the beginning, but those died. So these ones, this is the second round, and I just started them outside. And swore to myself I was gonna keep up with them, but anyways. Okay, here we have green calabrese broccoli, Romanesco broccoli, golden acre cabbage, red acre cabbage, Brussels sprouts. I don't think we'll have enough time for these, but oh well. Early white cauliflower, snowball cauliflower, here. And we'll just plant them out. Okay, I ran out of room, but I still have quite a few decent looking ones that I want to plant. So I have an idea. I think we will pull out these beets here. The thing though is that I wanted them all to be here, but because I wanted to put the netting over this. So by having them in other spots, now I have to remember to spray them with BT or dead bug or whatever to kill the caterpillars, the white moth spawn. So, oh well, let's plant them, see what happens. We'll start here by ripping out these beets. They are There's some pretty big ones in here actually, so yay. Okay, now we're going to spray these down with BT and cover them with netting, and hopefully the butterflies won't be able to get in at all, and we won't have to worry about spraying anymore. Yes, you're supposed to measure. Am I going to? No. So it's Bacillus thuringiensis or something like that. Hard to pronounce. BT for short. It's important to make sure you get the top and underside of all the leaves very thoroughly in order for this to work. And also make sure you bring your pump sprayer inside in the winter, because I keep forgetting and I break it every year. And luckily this is still working, but it's leaking air. I can hear it leaking air out. So I've got to pump it more often. BT spray is meant to be ingested by the caterpillars. That's why you want to get the top and the bottom of the leaves and stems and everywhere you can on the plant, and then the caterpillar will eat it and then it will kill the caterpillar. It does not kill the caterpillar on contact. It has to be ingested. And so basically the goal here is to plant these, water them in, cover, like douse them with BT all around, and then cover them with netting. And then the caterpillars currently on there will ingest the BT and die, and no new ones will be able to get in there and kill the plants. And then they should be good to go from here on out. Also, this is organic and it's safe for us to eat. I would just rinse your vegetables off real good if you sprayed recently, just in case. For the netting, we are going to put poles in, about 6 poles each corner and then in the middle on the long sides to hold up the netting. And then we'll throw the netting over and then secure. So I want to make sure there's no gaps at the bottom. So we'll secure it real tight, kind of knot it up and twist it around in the corners. Use little clips to attach the netting to the drip running along the top and try to keep everything completely covered. No gaps, no way for a butterfly to get in there. And if a butterfly does get in there, chances of it getting back out are very slim. So if I see one flying around in there, then I'll know I probably need to spray everything down again and secure the holes. And so I'm really hoping for fall crops this year. There's always a problem, either the timing or the temperatures or the bugs get to them. And so I'm just trying to succeed this time. It's done. So the fall crop here is done. Now we got to do the peas for our fall crop of peas. And as you saw up close, the netting is hooked together all around. Now I need to tuck, that one's hanging over the crops on that side. I thought I tucked everything in well enough. I need to go fix that. We're going to yank out the peas because they are dead. I don't know if you can see them because of the tomatoes. And we're going to plant new ones. And before you ask why this is so tall, if I did one less pole, it would probably be too short because it would droop a little. It's hard to get this to be completely flat across. I tried though. And so then when it droops, it impedes on the growth of the ones on the outside. So I'm just going to keep it higher and completely out of the way. And I can barely push these down anymore. So, I don't want any holes left in here. Anywhere for a stupid moth to get in. Okay, that's better. I was able to push that down. Okay, so that's why. Let's do the peas. And the reason I left these on so long, even though they were driving me crazy and I wanted to rip them off, was I wanted them to be completely dyed back because I left pods on here on purpose to collect the seed from. So there's pods all over the place actually. A whole bunch. So once they've matured and dried and dyed back, those seeds are viable for planting. And there's one that's green here. We can't plant these though. So I'll have to sit down and collect the seed from these one by one, but I have seed already from seed packets that we're going to plant today. One thing to remember with fall crops is to know when your average first frost date is. Mine is mid-October, and count back from there and make sure you've given your fall crops plenty of time. So it is the beginning of August here, and we should be good. I planted the seeds for my brassicas around this time last year, but now I'm putting seedlings that have grown quite a bit in around the same time. So I've basically gained probably 2 or 3 weeks worth of a head start. And they didn't have enough time last year to mature before mid-October. So I think a few week head start will help this year. Feels good to have that done. Peas are all planted and the netting is over those, and those are planted. So yay, hope to have a good fall crop. I hope I got the timing right with the brassicas this year. Timing is hard to get right when it comes to fall crops, well, and spring crops too, because the temperatures and time that it takes. and hopefully they don't bolt before they get the chance to cool down. So anyways, have a wonderful day. I will see you later, and feel free to like and subscribe. Bye.